Hola y bienvenidos al tutorial sobre los pronombres dobles, okay? So double object pronoun. You can find the information en la página 277. Muy bien, vamos a empezar. Ok, so para empezar tenemos aquí tres oraciones. Vamos a identificar algunas cosas dentro de las oraciones. La primera oración es muy simple, una palabra nada más. La oración es trabajo. So if I were to ask you in this sentence, what is the subject? That's very basic, right? El sujeto es yo. Even though it's not written, we know because of the ending of the verb that the subject is yo. Muy bien. Y trabajo is the verb, of course. En la segunda oración tenemos María come una ensalada. ¿Cuál es el sujeto de la oración? El sujeto es María, right? María is the one who eats. Muy bien. Come would be your verb, right? And what would be una ensalada? That would be the direct object. Okay, so if we say Maria eats what? A salad. Okay, that will give you your direct object. So you learn already how to replace the direct object with a direct object pronoun. In this chapter, we're going to learn how to replace both the direct and the indirect object pronoun. Ok, aquí tenemos otra oración. El camarero le trae la cuenta al cliente. Okay, ¿cuál es el sujeto en esta oración? El camarero, ¿verdad? Muy bien. ¿Cuál es el verbo? El verbo es trae, he brings. Muy bien. Now, he brings what? La cuenta, ¿verdad? So, la cuenta es el complemento directo, direct object, okay? So, he brings the bill or the check to whom? So, al cliente would be your indirect object, okay? That le that you see there, remember, is in Spanish, whenever you have the indirect object, you need also to have the indirect object pronoun. In English, that would be redundant, but in Spanish, it has to be there. Okay? So, algunas cosas para recordar. So, el sujeto is the person or the thing doing the action. Para saber cuál es el objeto directo, you ask what or who after the verb. So, you eat what? A salad. He brings what? The check. Okay? To find your indirect object, you will ask to or for what, or to and for whom. Okay, por ejemplo, aquí, the waiter brings the check to the client, to whom it's to the client. So we're going to see how to replace these direct and indirect object with direct and indirect object pronoun. Okay, vamos a repasar primero. So you have seen the direct object pronouns en español. Estos pronombres son me, te, lo, la, nos, os, los, las, right? And we have seen also the indirect object pronouns with like the verbs like gustar not too long ago. So we have me, te, le, nos, os, les. ¿Está bien? Seguimos. Entonces, cuando tenemos la combinación de los pronombres indirectos con los pronombres directos, el primer pronombre siempre va a ser el indirecto. So, indirect always goes first, okay? And then it's followed by the direct. Be careful because when you do the combination of, for example, le and lo, le and la, le, los, le, las, le is going to become se. Okay, same thing with les. Les is going to become se. So we never say les lo, les los. It would be even hard to say. So instead we will say celo or celos. Okay. Muy bien. Aquí tenemos algunos ejemplos. Número 1 dice, mi amiga me prepara café. So my friend prepares coffee for me. Okay, so if we want to use two pronouns, we would do mi amiga me lo prepara. So me is your indirect, lo is your direct. She prepares it to me. Okay. Número 2, la camarera nos trae el menú. The waitress brings the menu to us, right? So to say the waitress brings it to us, vamos a decir la camarera nos lo trae. Okay, lo would be replacing el menú, right? That's a direct object. 3. Te estamos recomendando la langosta. So we recommend the lobster to you, okay? So if we want to say we recommend it to you, then we could have two options for this one. Te la estamos recomendando, okay? So again, you can put the pronouns before the conjugated verb. Or in this case, since we have the present progressive, we have the option of putting the pronouns attached at the end here. So estamos recomendandotela, my God, recomandotela. Bien, so if you do that, though, you always have to put an accent to keep the same stress as in the original word, okay? So that could be tricky. So it might be easier for you just to put the pronouns in front of the conjugated verb. Aquí tenemos, ¿le vas a servir el desayuno a tu novia? So are you going to serve breakfast to your girlfriend, right? So if we want to do the same question but with pronouns in it, so are you going to serve it to her, right? We're going to have se lo vas a servir, okay? So lo is for the desayuno, y se is for the novia, right? Again, this is the infinitive, right? So en este caso tienen dos opciones. So you could do se lo vas a servir, or you could also do vas a servírselo. But again, we're going to have the problem or the challenge of putting the accent. So again, it might be easier to just put it in front of the conjugated verb. This way you will never make any mistakes. Muy bien, vamos a practicar. Aquí tienen 5 oraciones. So the goal here is to replace both the direct and indirect object with direct and indirect object pronouns. Okay, so I suggest you press pause and then you look at the answer after you're done. Bueno, vamos a mirar las respuestas. Número 1, tenemos, tu amiga te escribió mensajes de texto. Oh, the texto should also be in red, sorry. So to say your friend writes them to you, okay? So vamos a usar el te aquí, está. Y mensajes de texto, that will be replaced by los, right? So I put here in red, that would be the direct object, and in green, you have the indirect object. Aquí tenemos, nuestros padres nos enviaron el dinero. So our parents sent us the money. So to say they sent it to us, vamos a decir nuestros padres nos lo enviaron. Okay, and those two sentences were in the preterite. 3. Mi hermana me prestó su carro. So she lent me her car, right? Entonces mi hermana me lo prestó. So lo es el carro y me stays there. And it's always indirect first and then direct. 4. Pedro le pidió la cuenta al camarero. So he asked the waiter for the check, right? So he asked what? The check. To whom? To the waiter. So Pedro se la pidió. Remember, we cannot have the combination of le and la, so le becomes se. 5. Yo les di mi número de teléfono a Luis y Javier. So I give my number to Luis and Javier. So yo se lo di. Same thing. We cannot have les lo, so we're going to have se lo. Muy bien. Ahora vamos a practicar con preguntas, okay? So try to answer these questions using direct and indirect object pronouns in your answer, okay? So you're answering the question. Vamos a ver las respuestas. Un momento, aquí está. Muy bien. Número 1, tenemos, ¿le prestaste tu libro a Juan? So did you lend your book to Juan? So we would have here sí, se lo presté. So this is in the to form, so you have to answer in the yo form, right? Muy bien. And again, we cannot have the combination of lelo, so we'll have celo. Número 2, ¿les escribes cartas a tus padres? So I put no here, but you could have answered with yes. So no se las escribo. This one is in the present, right? So I don't write them to them, pretty much. The letters to them. 3. ¿Me preparas la comida? Are you preparing the food to me? Sí, te la preparo. Again in the present tense here. 4. Natalia nos sirve el postre. So is Natalia serving the dessert to us? So sí, se lo sirve. Again, we cannot have the combination of les lo, right? So yes, she serves it to you all. And that one would be in Spain. Si os lo sirve. So yes, she serves it to you all, but that's you all in Spain. Y finalmente tenemos, ¿me pasas la sal? Okay, could you pass me the salt? So yes, I pass it to you. So I put the T and the C because that would be informal and that one would be formal. ¿Está bien? Si tienen preguntas, pueden mandarme un correo electrónico. Hasta luego.